Good evening, season's greetings, Merry Christmas. I know you're expecting to see Luke in this chair, but today we're doing a takeover. Hi, I'm Xavier Murphy, the founder of Jamaicans.com, and today we are celebrating 29 years of Jamaicans.com. And to celebrate, we're giving away 5 items to you out there to celebrate our 29 years. Hope you all had your rice and peas and settled in, probably drinking a glass of sorrel, and we're ready to, ready to go. Just a little bit about Jamaicans.com and just to kind of reflect 29 years. I can't believe we're 29 years. We started out as one of the first websites to go online. Now we have a huge platform, over 100,000 visits to the website every month. Over 250,000 of you follow us on Facebook. 107,000 of you follow us on Instagram, and over 50,000 of you follow us on YouTube. And so I am just so it's just unbelievable how the platform had grown. We have grown from this little website to this huge platform that influenced folks. Many of you have seen me on Jamaicans to the World. And our goal here at Jamaicans.com is to feature Jamaica and Jamaicans wherever they are and to showcase you to the world. Now, let me not ramble on. I want to thank our sponsors for today, and you'll hear from them for the 5 giveaways we have. I also want to reflect on last week where we did our first in-person Best of Jamaica. After 25 years of doing Best of Jamaica, we partnered with Rhythms Marketing, the city of Miramar, I should say. And we brought the best of Jamaica. I want to thank the city of Miramar, Rhythms Marketing, especially Yvette Colburn, Commissioner, who hosted us. We had a beautiful, exquisite event where we announced many of the winners for the best of Jamaica. I want to congratulate all the winners on our Person of the Year, Mrs. Shirley Ralph, who represents us all the time, everywhere she goes. So with that said, I want to get right into the program. So tonight, what you're going to be hearing is from the sponsors who have sponsored these prizes, and they are going to be the ones to select the winners of each of these prizes. And then we're going to come back. There's going to be a few messages, congratulatory messages. We couldn't get everyone in, but there's going to be a few congratulatory messages in between the prizes. So stay tuned, call a friend, share on your page, let them know we're giving away something. If you never win anything before, tonight might be the night that you win something. So let me make sure I follow the program. The first giveaway we have is by Box Socks. They create these amazing socks that has the Jamaican flags. And wait, we have Eddie in here that's showing the socks. Amazing socks. So we're going to start there with the first giveaway. Over to you.
So today, the question that we're starting with is very simple. I actually have 3 giveaways giving away today. So the first one is very simple to get the people engaged and entertained. How many years has Jamaicans.com been around? Very simple to start it off. I have 2 more. That's the question. So how many years are we celebrating today? Well, a 2-part question. How many years did we celebrate the best of Jamaica? And how many years are we celebrating Jamaicans.com? That is the question to start off today. And this is the prize. Celebrate Jamaica collection from Box of Socks.
Okay. All right. So, as I mentioned before, we have some congratulatory messages. And the first message we have is from the Consul General for the Southeast United States. I include in Miami, Mr. Oliver Mayer.
Greetings, I'm Oliver Mayer, Consul General of Jamaica, based in Miami with responsibility for the southern United States. And I join in saying congratulations to Jamaicans.com. 29 years of service to the community. We appreciate you. You know, as Consul General now for 6 years, when I came, the very first interview I did was on Jamaicans.com, and it went viral over 20,000 views. And it was a great way of just meeting the community right off the bat. And a lot of the work that we have done at the consulate, whether the citizenship ceremony, whether work with Bar Talk, the Louis Bennett Heritage Council, we have had several interactions where we have worked with Jamaicans.com to get the word out and to share with Jamaicans all across the globe. Big up Xavier Murphy and team, we appreciate you, and we wish you to continue, like as we said with Air Jamaica, to soar to new heights. All the best for the season, and big up Jamaicans.com.
All right. Thank you, Consul General. So, our next giveaway is coming up. Again, share on your page, tell your friends. If they never win anything before, tonight may be their opportunity to win something. So our next giveaway is from the folks at Yard Bridge. Sharando, they're doing I'll let them tell you about the play. They're doing a play that will be in Jamaica and in the diaspora, but they're giving away some tickets to that play. An amazing cast. And I can't wait for it to get to the diaspora when it comes abroad. But I know the first two, I believe, are going to be in Jamaica this month. Take it away.
Hi, good evening, everybody on Jamaicans.com. Look here, so I have a whole speech, So you have to listen to the speech, and then you're going to get information in the speech about the play, and that's where you have to listen, because that's where you're going to get the answers to the questions that I'm going to ask at the end. So on guest members of the Jamaicans.com family, partners and friends, good evening, everyone. Incredible milestone of the 29th anniversary of Jamaicans.com. Another easy feat, that right? This platform has been a beacon for Jamaicans, both at home and abroad, connecting us, celebrating our culture, and ensuring that no matter where we are, we always feel a piece of Jamaica with us. Today, I sit before you as the CEO of Yard Bridge Entertainment, a company born out of a passion for storytelling and a mission to bridge the gap between Jamaica and the Caribbean stories and the global stage. Now, allow me a moment just to share a little bit about who we are, what we do, and why this partnership and connection with Jamaicans.com is not just meaningful, but transformative. Yardbridge Entertainment was established in 2019 with a vision to tell authentic Caribbean stories and showcase our culture in its most genuine and vibrant form. The word yard, every yard you know what the word yard means, right? It reflects our deep connection to Jamaica, our home. No matter which part you're going in the world, if somebody say we're going yard, or we mention yard, we know exactly what we're talking about. The bridge now symbolizes our purpose, building regional, international, diverse, generational entertainment. We exist to connect audiences worldwide to the heart and soul of the Caribbean through film, television, audio productions, and live stage performances. As someone who lived overseas for a number of years, I felt the persistent pull of home, the need to reconnect with my roots and to ensure that our stories, our Jamaican stories, of course, are told with the richness and authenticity that they deserve. Returning to Jamaica, I realized the immense potential our creative industry have and how vital it is to create a platform for our voices to shine through both locally and on the global stage. That is where Yardbridge Entertainment was born. Now, over here at Yardbridge, we offer a wide range of services, from film and television production to talent development and management. We have a commitment to nurturing Jamaica and, by extension, our Caribbean and diaspora creatives. We also focus on digital content creation and live performance production, ensuring that our stories are told across various platforms to reach diverse audiences. Culture and their experiences reflected in our work. It is this mission that makes our partnership with Jamaicans.com so very special. So for nearly 3 decades, Jamaicans.com has been the voice of the diaspora, sharing our stories, celebrating our achievements, and keeping us connected to Yard. Yardbridge Entertainment and Jamaicans.com share a common goal: to amplify Jamaican culture and ensure it reaches every corner of the globe. Because we're not enough, so we're not for outer road, we're just loud and proud and broad, yeah? When we embarked on our most recent project, Sounds from Yard, our first major stage play production, we knew we needed a media partner who would help us connect with Jamaicans both locally and abroad. Jamaicans.com was the obvious choice, like, duh. Now, their reach, influence, and commitment to Jamaican culture made them an ideal partner. Their support as one of our sponsors has been invaluable, and this collaboration is a testament to what we can achieve when we work together. Together, we've been able to share the beauty and depth of Sounds from Yard with a wider audience, ensuring that the stories we tell resonate not just here in Jamaica, but in every corner of the diaspora. While Jamaica's breathtaking landscapes have attracted numerous foreign film productions and such over the years, it's crucial to recognize that many of these projects have been led by external entities. Films such as the Bob Marley One Love movie, Cool Runnings, and even No Time to Die have showcased our island's beauty, but often through a lens that isn't entirely our own. The profits generated from these films predominantly benefit foreign production companies, which limit reinvestment into Jamaica's local film and television industry. This model has led to a lack of economic sustainability for our creative sectors, as the substantial revenues often do not remain within our borders to support and develop local talent and infrastructure. Now, as we celebrate this partnership, I want to take a moment to look ahead. The future of Yardbridge Entertainment is bright and full of possibilities. We're committed to creating more productions, developing content that not only entertains, but also educates and inspires. We aim to tell stories that connect Jamaicans everywhere, stories that remind us of our shared heritage and experiences. Our partnership with Jamaicans.com is just the beginning. Together, we can create a bridge that links the creative talents of Jamaica with the diaspora, fostering a space where ideas, culture, and creativity flow freely. Imagine a future where our films, plays, and productions become staples on platforms around the world, where the diaspora looks to us, not just for entertainment, but for a sense of yard, or home. This collaboration matters because storytelling is powerful. It preserves our culture, celebrates our identity, and strengthens our connections. By working together, Yardbridge Entertainment and Jamaicans.com can ensure that Jamaican stories continue to thrive, both here at home at Yard and in the hearts of Jamaicans abroad, as well as all the foreigners who love us, our culture, and our stories. So to everyone here, I encourage you to join us on this journey. Support the arts, champion our stories, and share in this vision. As a token of our appreciation, I am thrilled to announce a special giveaway of 2 tickets to Sound from Yard. This production is a labor of love. I am literally in the middle of rehearsals now and broke to come and do this presentation and share with you. We hope it resonates with you as much as it has with us. Sounds from Yard is the epitome of our mission. This production is a joyous blend of authentic island comedy, music, and storytelling, showcasing the quirks and everyday experiences of Jamaican life. Directed by the legendary Owen Blacker Ellis and co-produced by Bekele Studios, this production unites seasoned theater professionals with dynamic social media stars to create a modern theatrical experience. The stellar cast includes Raoul Blaze Davis, who is actually from right over which part one of the directors know, right? He's in Jamaica now in rehearsals, by the way. Joan Kenzie, Everaldo Query, Kadeem Wilson, and myself, Sharanda Ferrell. Together, we bring vibrancy and sharp social commentary to the stage, delivering a show that promises laughter, heartfelt moments, nostalgia, and a deep connection to the Jamaican culture. Our show is set to premiere at the iconic Jamaica Pegasus Hotel on December 29, 2024. Sound from Yard features 2 shows only, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. This event is designed to be a holiday treat for families, couples, and friends alike, a celebration of Jamaican human resilience. After its Kingston debut, the production will embark on a global tour, bringing the spirit of Jamaica to audiences in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and as far as Japan. We are supported by our partners, Jamaicans.com, of course, JPS, Stones Ginger Wine, and Footprints Cafe. Sounds from Yard exemplifies the power of collaboration across generations and platform. The creative genius of our choreographer, Dr. Lantonette Steins, and a talented production team ensures this play is a true cultural phenomenon. If you have come home for the holiday, make sure you buy a ticket at soundsfromyard.com so you can be a part of this experience if you don't happen to win any one of these tickets. In closing, I want to thank Jamaicans.com for being the incredible platform it is and for partnering with Yardbridge Entertainment. To 29 years of storytelling, connecting, and celebration, here's to many more. And to all of you, thank you for being here, for supporting us, and for believing in the power of Jamaican stories. Let's continue to bridge the gap, tell our stories, and celebrate our culture together. And now for our giveaway questions. What is the name of the play? And where will it be opening? What is the name of the play and where will it be opening? I thank you so much for this opportunity to share today.
Thank you, thank you. Check them out, check the play out. Bridging Yard and bridging those of us who are they are foreign, as they say. So I have the name of the first winner, which was the box socks. And that name is Carleen Ann. Congratulations, Carleen Ann, on winning the first prize. And again, you heard the question for the second prize that we're giving away. All right, so I'm moving it along. We have with us a valid partner who has been a partner with Jamaicans.com for a while. This gentleman, you know, he has many, many accolades that I could go on probably the whole evening talking about. He has been a stalwart in Kingston 21, also known as South Florida. And he has pioneered many, many events here, from reggae festivals to the first jerk festivals in the United States. And he's also a valid partner with us when we had our first successful Best of Jamaica. So let me quickly introduce, before I get into any more accolades, Mr. Eddie Edwards.
Thank you so much, David. You know, I can't believe 29 years, and you spoke about the beginnings of one of the first websites. But what I would like to share and just remind me as well, this started out pretty much as a newspaper, right?
Indeed.
As a newspaper. Before internet, it was a newspaper. Tell us a little bit about that part of Jamaicans.com.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
please.
caught me off guard there, but we did start as a newspaper. We had a news publication for 3 years called Enough Respect. And we used to push this out with just, you know, anecdotes and stories and so forth that we would put out there. And when the internet came along, we basically said, why not move some of the content from this publication to the internet? And so that is how far Eddie and I go back.
So from Enough Respect, and I'm going to use that because I think Jamaicans.com deserve enough respect. You know, from starting out in the early days of the internet, that time when you have to log on here, to now where we can't live without being connected to the internet, and the massive growth from not just having a channel on the internet, but you're on all the major platforms with such a massive following. And so for us at Rhythms Marketing, as a marketing agency, we need Jamaicans.com when we have to reach out to Jamaicans wherever they are in the world. Jamaicans.com is just one of the easy go-to for us as a marketing company. And we also have had the opportunity to be a sales agent for Jamaicans.com. So it really was just quite an awesome pleasure to partner with the best of Jamaica, the first live. You know, when I saw what was being done with the best of Jamaica, and I said to Xavier, I said, Xavier, this is fantastic, but I think we need to turn this into something of an event, being an events person. I saw value in that. And took us a while to get it together, but we finally had the very first one after 25 years. And I think, like you said earlier, it was just a fantastic event, lots of possibilities. But I really want to use this little time afforded me to say enough respect to Jamaicans.com, to Xavier Murphy, the crew. And it has been through just, I mean, it's a labor of love. It's gradually getting into what I would say as a profitable business. But most of these things, you start out with the idea, you love it, and you grind until you get to that point. So congratulations, Xavier, Jamaicans.com, Rhythms Mark didn't say what? Enough respect.
Thank you. And folks, as some of you tuning in, you're saying, where is Luke from Bar Talk? Luke is right here with me, and you know, if any of you know him, he's a technical guy, so he's actually managing a lot of the technology here. So I've taken over his show. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.
You have been a partner with Jamaicans.com, and you've been on the platform for a while. Any quick words you want to say to your folks that are tuning in on a Sunday, expecting you, but seeing the space instead? Any quick words you want?
Well, listen, this is a takeover that it's nice to be in this seat for a change. I think Eddie swapped out for me one time, but enough respect, because I tell you what, CG, if you're watching,
He is.
Yeah, this has been the first time he landed in this country how many years ago as the official CG for the 13 states, southern states. Sir Gelman brought him here to this studio for his first interview. And man, the numbers went like, there were like 10,000 people. And I said to them, hey, can I join this thing? Can I be part of it? Because this is the first time I'm hearing about Jamaicans.com as such. It's about 5-6 years ago, or 7 years. And it took about 2 years before I went to Zave. And folks, I want to tell you something. This man is so humble with this thing, because when I went to him, I said, listen, I want to be part of the organization. You know, with one of the streamers, broadcasters. You said to me, here's the stuff, come, do your thing. Whenever you're ready. I tried tonight. I kept bugging, he kept giving me the chances, and I kept asking him if I can do it. They can tell you, but why I wanted enough respect is that you gave a brother a chance who had no clue. And after a while, you said to me, don't bother, call me if you're not going to do it. And so enough respect for something that has reached the entertainers, broadcasters, and I almost hate to say, the politicians don't hit me, but when it come on to election time, you know, everybody pass through the show. Enough respect.
Well, I want to say this because, you know, Luke touched on it and tried to be diplomatic about this. And I'll tell this to anyone out there. When you have an idea and you believe in it, go for it. But here's the key to it. You have to start. No matter how small, you have to start. And when Luke called me a couple times, and I said to Luke, I said, do not call me anymore. You have to start. And I'm telling it, this is for somebody out there. You know, I know I'm on Bar Talk, but I'm a preach a little bit. You got to start. You got to start. 2025 is coming up. You got to start. Let me quickly announce the other winner. The Yard Bridge tickets to the play. We have Teresa Jacobs, who is the winner. Now, how do you win, guys? How do you win? Please put your answer in the messages so that the folks who are monitoring it can see, and we can select the person who answered first. So we have more prizes to go. And next up again, we have, let me tell you, we have the folks from Box Socks. Boxer Socks, sorry, who is giving away some more socks. So it's another opportunity. If you missed the Jamaican socks, here's another opportunity.
Hi, good evening again, everyone. So I'm Marsha McBean from Boxer Socks, and it's a pleasure to be here sharing this cool Sunday evening with all of you. I'm going to take the time to introduce you to Boxer Socks and what we've created. So Boxer Socks, as the name suggests, is simply a box of socks. And it was created as a brand to present persons with opportunity to represent their personal identities and things that they like fashionably by wearing comfortable, high quality socks. As a Jamaican who has traveled quite a bit, I saw many representations of the Jamaican experience. I didn't think really hit it on the head as to what we were. And I took it upon myself to create a collection of socks that I think did this well. And that's what became Iris Steppings. And that's what a lucky winner we're going home with today. Iris Steppings is a collection of 6 unique designs, each one celebrating a unique part of our culture and our beautiful island. They have very interesting names, all that resonate with us as a people. How do I intend to serve? Boxer Socks is my gift to my Jamaican people and also the lovers of Jamaican worldwide. It was created as a vehicle for social change, coming from the idea of Jamaica. There are many persons worldwide who make so much of Jamaica, brand Jamaica, they celebrate, and we as Jamaicans do not typically set ourselves up to seek that benefit for ourselves and our people. And I took that upon as my mantra of something to do. So a big part of what I do with Iris Steppings is to ensure that part proceeds of each sale goes to a special cause, either through my collaborators or through my personal sales of the business. And it's because of that I chose and have sought out and have used all the services of Jamaicans.com to promote this product, not only to their market and to our family of extended Jamaicans, but to the rest of the world. So for me, it was a no-brainer to engage with Jamaicans.com. Truth be told, they chose me first. And because of that, I'm eternally grateful because of the platform that they've created, elevating the brand, a very new brand, to be in the space with all professionals and successful and impressive Jamaicans that they feature worldwide. So that's what Iris Steppings is all about, allowing us to celebrate the best of Jamaica. So today, the collection, I'll walk you through it very briefly so we can understand how deep it is. This one here, these are picnic stepping socks, brand new, first released on this show. Picnic steppings, this is the Out of Many one, features the pineapples from the coat of arms celebrating our hospitality. This is Music Mecca, highlighting all the music made in Jamaica, celebrating our creativity as a people. This one is the Diamond Sock, the Jamaican Diamond Sock, created to celebrate our independence, our 60th year of independence, because gifts are the gift given to celebrate 60th anniversaries. This is my favorite, Lickabut Talawa, created to celebrate our tenacity, featuring the Lignum Vitae and the hummingbird. And this one is called Season and Sand, celebrating our country's natural beauty and what many persons come to Jamaica for. These things are things that we as Jamaicans take for granted. I'm not truly sometimes recognizing and valuing and celebrating the beautiful parts of our country and our experience that persons covet us for. Thanks again to Jamaicans.com for highlighting that and keeping all of us connected to the best of Jamaica. And that is what Iris Steppings is. So, outside of presenting very pretty socks, it was also created to be a vehicle for cultural retention. And that is the nature of the question that I'll be asking today. The question is, how many pineapples are in the Jamaican coat of arms? That is from our Out of Many one design. And that is the question. The winner will get a box of Iris Stepping socks, a gift from us to you. Thank you.
That was quite a question there. We're looking forward to seeing who wins this one.
Thank God for Google.
Here. All right. We're not Googling it. We're not Googling it. But we're thinking about it. Again, this is the 29th anniversary show for Jamaicans.com, or 29th anniversary giveaway show. You just saw the question to win the box or socks. Put your answers in the messages and we will select a winner. Next up, we have a message from Dr. Kerry-Ann Smith, who has worked with the Jamaicans.com platform, followed it, and here's her message.
29 years. Congratulations, Jamaicans.com, on making it to 29 years. 29 beautiful years of service to Jamaicans in Jamaica and abroad. 29 years of being the number one place to find Jamaican recipes. You know, when I want to make sweet potato pudding, I go to Jamaicans.com for Miss G's recipes, the best on the planet. When people want to make Jamaican cuisine, Jamaicans.com is the number one place to find them all in one place. Thank you, Jamaicans.com, for all you've done for our Jamaicans at home and abroad, and what you continue to do. I have experienced such growth working with Jamaicans.com over the years, and I'm so grateful that I'm a part of the Jamaicans.com family. As you grow through, through more articles, through, expanding the media, expanding the services. Listen, Best of Jamaica 2024, okay? Awards are now in place on Jamaicans.com. There's so much more to do, and there's so much more in store for Jamaicans.com. I hope that people continue to use Jamaicans.com as a resource to get all the information they need about local people, local cuisine, about local events and happenings, about the Anansi Festival all across the world, and about our culture. Jamaicans.com has been a hub for our beautiful culture, and although on a very talawa, congratulations, Jamaicans.com, on 29 years. Ya big woman now.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. I call her Doc Smith. Quick story. Some years ago, folks who, and I'm not trying to start an argument about Jamaican being a language. However, years ago, I remember a company reaching out to us at Jamaicans.com and saying they needed to translate, and they were paying to translate. And I knew Dr. Smith was an advocate deep into our Jamaican language, and referred her. And so it just shows that even though we may take it as something like what thought bad or whatever the case is, the rest of the world sees it as a language. And many of you know we showcase that on Jamaicans.com. We're going to move into the next giveaway, and it is from Sea Gardens Hotel in Jamaica. We have been this has been a long time in the making. This partnership has been a long time in the making with Sea Gardens, and we've heard so much about them. I will turn it over to the VP of Sales, Tricia Ann, who will go ahead and tell you how you could win this particular giveaway and tell us a little bit about Sea Gardens.
Hi, Xavier, and hi, everyone that's on this live stream. First, I'd like to say congratulations, Jamaicans.com, 29 years. That's quite a feat. And thank you for this opportunity as well to partner with you. The reaching out to the diaspora, the Jamaican diaspora, is very important for us. And I'll tell you a little bit about Sea Garden Beach Resort, who we are, and then I'll get into the prize. So I always like to start off by saying that we are proudly Jamaican family owned and operated. We're an all-inclusive resort that is located in Montego Bay, Jamaica, just 5 minutes from the airport. Xavier, stop telling people that we're walking distance, because I actually had a couple once that were from Finland that actually walked from the airport to the resort. So we're very close to the airport, quick to get there once you get on island. We started off when we reopened in 2013 with 75 rooms. Now we have 214 rooms. We are also located within the Marine Park area. So we have our private beach club that's located across the road from us. You know, earlier when Marsha spoke about sun, sand, and sea, I thought about our beach and just how perfect that is there. What do we have to offer? I mentioned earlier that we are Jamaican family owned and operated. And for us, the persons that are our guests are made to feel less like visitors and more like family. And that's the authentic Jamaican experience that we have there. I mentioned earlier about it being important to connect with our Jamaican diaspora. And the reason for that is, it has been our experience that when Jamaicans are coming home, they like to stay somewhere that reminds them of what it was like growing up here in Jamaica or the experiences they have. And that's what we have to offer as well. We're known for our amazing Jamaican cuisine. In fact, our tagline is welcome home to great food, friendly people, family fun. So something that we sometimes take for granted, Jamaican food. I remember our reservations department getting calls from persons that are booking to come to Sea Garden Beach Resort, and they want to find out which night Chef Perry is cooking oxtail, because they want to make sure that when they're booking, their stay at Sea Garden coincides with that. And I thought it was pretty interesting, making a vacation decision based on which night is oxtail or which night is curry goat. But things that we took for granted, we were impactful it was on the people who have come and stayed at our resort and have experienced this. So yes, I can say our rooms are beautifully furnished and that we have a nice resort feel. There's tennis courts. Yes, there is a gym. There's a jacuzzi. There are beautiful gardens. But the truth of the matter is, I think our biggest asset is our people, just our Jamaican people, the warmth that we exhibit when we welcome persons onto the resort. And of course, our Jamaican cuisine is a big deal for us as well. One of the things that I'd also like to mention is we sometimes get calls from persons, what are the best ways to get a good discount at Sea Garden Beach Resort? And I would recommend that persons visit our website. We're always running promotions there. It's a great place to look for deals, and that's at seagardenjamaica.com. Great area if you want to find out what is happening at Sea Garden, what are the deals that are there. Some new additions for persons who have not been here this year and you've been there before. We have recently added our sip wine bar. A few of our guests were saying it would have been a nice idea to open up our wine bar, not just for dinner time or just when we have our Chatham restaurant open. So that's a new addition that we have opened up this year as well. If you'd like to reach out to us, we're easy to contact. You can reach out to us by dialing 876-979-7761 or visiting our website. All our contact information is there. Now, in terms of how we're actually giving away today a gift voucher for a 2-night, 3-day stay at Sea Garden Beach Resort. And the question that I'm going to ask, and the first person to answer that in the chat will win the prize. Which city in Jamaica? It's an easy one. Which city in Jamaica is Sea Garden Beach Resort located? Which city in Jamaica is Sea Garden Beach Resort located? All right, if you can just drop your answer in the chat, you may be the lucky winner of a 2-night, 3-day stay at Sea Garden Beach Resort. And before I hand over back to you, Xavier, I just want to thank the diaspora community for your support. It is one of the largest segments of our business, from Jamaicans coming home and spending time with us. We have quite a bit of Jamaicans that may come, spend a few days with family, spend 5 days, 7 days a week with us, a few days with us before they leave. And we just want to thank you for the support. It means a lot to us, and it's always good being able to welcome Jamaicans back home to Sea Garden Beach Resort.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're wondering if it's a trick question, but I guess we'll hear from the winner soon. That was probably really easy, and so I'd be surprised if somebody don't win it within the next 30 seconds. All right, coming up now, we have a message from Rick and Jazz Hunt, who become dear friends of Jamaicans.com, dear friends of mine also. Met them through Jamaicans.com. For those of you who don't know, before social media, or before the term social media, we used to chat on bulletin boards, and Jamaicans.com had one of the most active bulletin boards that they would call them forums also. We had at one point 30,000 members on our forums. The forums are still there, kind of archived, but that's where people would chat and sus at times and so forth. So I'm not going to give this away, but when you hear them say Jamaicans.com, they met on Jamaicans.com. They met on the forum. So take it away, Rick and Jazz Hunt.
It's our privilege and pleasure to wish Jamaicans.com happy anniversary on its 29th anniversary. I'm Jazz Hunt.
I'm Ricardo Hunt.
And we met on Jamaicans.com 25 years ago. We've been together for 25 years. And I want to say what a wonderful platform Jamaicans.com is. It not only brought us together, but it brought a lot of other friends into our lives. Xavier, you had an amazing vision. You've worked hard, and the hard work has definitely been manifested in so many different ways. We wish you continued blessings and prosperity for Jamaicans.com. Maybe another 29 times 29 years. So from us to you, happy anniversary, Jamaicans.com.
Awesome. Now, they met on the forums on Jamaicans.com, started going out, and are now married. They've been married over 20 years. So that is the power of community. This was not the only wedding, not the only marriage that happened on Jamaicans.com. There are about 2 or 3 more that I know of. A couple of them have, kind of kept it quiet. But just amazing to have a couple who met on Jamaicans.com and got married. We're going to move into the next giveaway, and this gentleman is just takes some amazing photos, amazing video footage. If you're on Instagram, Twitter, any social media, I'm sure you have come across some of the amazing footage that Sheldon Levine has put out there. So I'm going to turn it over. He'll be the next giveaway. And again, post your message in the chat once you hear the question that's asked to win the giveaway prize. And also, please continue to share with your friends. This is an opportunity to win a prize for Christmas this year. All right, I think we're the challenge here is that Sheldon there.
I think the switch is not up.
Yeah, I need to switch.
That's him Sheldon talking.
All right. All right, I don't know if there's some challenges here. Guys, so far, how many pineapples you think is in there?
That gets to me because I don't know. You didn't Google it? I Google it. But
I think there was 6 and the alligator ate 1.
So 6 and the alligator ate 1.
I don't know. I would want to go to a number just like at about 434 to make I always like have things that might be 3. Did anybody Google it? Well, we can't mention it now, right?
No, it can't mention it.
Well, there was a winner, and the winner is Marianne Raymond, who won the box top, and
PJ switch.
the number of pineapples are 7.
Oh,
There are 2 in the basket. Everybody said, I saw some of the answers, and everybody kept saying 5, 5, 5.
I'm saying that myself said 5, I think, right?
And so there are two in the basket that we continually miss. All right. So while we're waiting on Sheldon as we try and get through some of these challenges, we're going to pivot a bit, and we're going to have another message from Pauline, a good friend of Jamaicans.com. She is out of Alabama. Yes, there are Jamaicans living in Alabama. And if any of you have watched Jamaicans to the World, Jamaicans live just any and everywhere. As I'm saying, if an egg, we are the ready night. We did it. So we're going to pivot to, oh wait, we're not pivoting?
Sheldon.
Okay, we got Sheldon. Okay, all right, Sheldon. Let's go with Sheldon.
Hi, thank you, Xavier, for the introduction that you have given me. Appreciate it. And special thanks to Jamaicans.com and their team members for inviting me to this live stream, and also the fans, the persons in the chat. Big up to all of you here that's come to tune in. I'm not sure if everyone in the chat knows me, but Sheldon Levine, I'm commonly known as Sheldon Lev on social media. I'm known for taking aerial photos of Jamaica. My journey started in, say, 2015, 2016 of buying a drone and just driving along the landscapes of Jamaica and taking images from above. With all of that, especially through COVID, I realized that by posting a lot, I realized a lot of persons reached out to me, that how much the pictures did a lot for them. So, big thank you for all those persons who interacted with my photo and share the word and keep sharing my images and telling me thanks about how much the photos affected them, how they feel more at camp, how they feel close to home when they're abroad in the snow, cold weather, locked up inside their house. So that's one of the great memories. And, thanks to Jamaicans.com for sharing my images and reaching out. I believe I met Xavier in Florida, I believe, at the I-5K. And that was an experience in just engaging with persons overseas, and just seeing the people that noticed me. That was interesting. Like, normally you don't really see my face on social media as often, but I realized that how photos of Jamaica can connect to people all over the world. One of the giveaways, well, I have two giveaways to give. Can I ask two questions? I want to give my calendar, my Jamaica calendar 2025. This calendar I've been releasing every year from 2023. And the beauty about that, for those calendars, is that after you're finished, you can always cut out the images and frame them. And second, I like to give away my book, my coffee table book of Jamaica, Jamaica Digital Therapy from Above, where it showcases all 14 parishes, landscapes from certain areas in certain parishes. This book has a lot. This book is very touching to me because it touched so many people. So many people look through it and say, wow, this is a really great book, Sheldon. And the fact that this book shows a lot of my journey, where have I been, the journey from pre-COVID, COVID, and now, of taking images of Jamaica. And the aim is to release more products, more books, more content. I would like to also give a special shout out to all the persons who have followed me through the time, and also through Jamaicans.com, for just interacting with my posts, sharing it, liking it, commenting, and just especially on Facebook too. I mean, those persons on Facebook, I love you guys. You guys really share my images a lot. So, two questions I'm going to ask. This first one is for the calendar. Okay, so could you tell me which parish Martha Brae River is located? That's one question. And the second question is, could you tell me which parish Rose Hall Great House is located? Thanks for having me, Jamaicans.com.
All right, so there are two questions asked. Which parish is Martha Brae located in? and which part, I think Rose Hall, the Rose Hall do we call it mansion? Yeah.
Great house, mansion.
The Great House.
Great House.
All right. I know they were trying to stay away from this Great House word, but all right, the Great House is. So please, again, put your comments down below so that we could see it, and then the folks who are monitoring can select a winner. We do have a winner for Sea Gardens. We have congratulations to Henry Cameron on winning the 2 days, 3 nights at Sea Garden. So let me kind of quickly recap. Thanks again to our many sponsors. We had Boxer Socks, who had 2 giveaways. We had Yard Bridge, who had Sounds a Yard. They gave away tickets for that. And then we had a family-owned hotel in Jamaica, Sea Gardens, who has just given away 2 days, 3 nights stay at the hotel. And I know if I'm in Jamaica, I may have to stop by there to either stay or for lunch, because I'm hearing that the oxtail is top there. So brilliant pictures. Some of you must have seen the pictures by Sheldon. Really, really great pictures that he has taken, and aerial shots that he's taken. Amazing, amazing stuff. So again, post your comment below, and we will select the winner from there. All right, so we're going to move on, and I think I kind of started talking about the next person that's giving us a greeting here. Pauline Ford out of Alabama. As I said, Jamaicans live any and everywhere. So I'll let you all hear the message from Pauline.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Williams. I've known Xavier Murphy for about 25 years. Xavier has a group called Jamaicans.com on the internet that is a shining beacon of light of positivity on the internet. When I was going to Jamaica for my very first time, I referenced that group to try to learn about Jamaica. I used to frustrate some of the members on there with my southern ways and my inexperience. But now I actually spend a lot of time in Jamaica, and I still am inexperienced and I still have my southern ways, but Jamaicans.com taught me a lot. I want to say to Xavier that there are people who are paid to do the job that you do so effortlessly and lovingly. You do a fantastic job for the country of Jamaica. You have shown the world that Jamaica is productive and spread out all over the world with your series, Jamaicans Living in XYZ Country. That is the thing about Jamaicans.com present that I admire the most. I think that is such a valuable tool that you have unleashed, Xavier. That Jamaicans Around the World series is fabulous. I also would like to thank Mrs. Xavier and the daughters for loaning you to us, because every moment spent with us is time that you're away from your family, and we want them to know we appreciate them too. Xavier, you're the best man I know on planet Earth. I wish you and Jamaicans.com every success as you go forward. I'm anxious to see what you're going to do next, my love, because you have a brain of genius that I have seldom seen in many people. It just comes to you, and you know why? Because you love Jamaica. You truly love Jamaica.
All right, that was Mitzi Memphis, an American who now lives in Jamaica. She was one of our forum members, and I can tell you this, the community gave her so much information in her move. One of my dear friends, in her move to Jamaica. I remember a quick story. I remember going to Jamaica, and we had found one place we were staying, and I needed another place to stay. And this American who's living in Jamaica, she's Jamaican now. She was the one that hooked me up and said, listen, this is an Airbnb that you should go to. So truly amazing, that community that we had on the forums. Pauline is coming up. We're queuing up Pauline in a few. I know this is the third time will be the charm. I want to congratulate Jeff Allen on Instagram. He won the book from Sheldon Levine. You're going to enjoy this one, Jeff. And I want to congratulate Ann Cranston on Facebook. She won the calendar from Sheldon. And as he said, when 2025 finished, let's cut them out and put them in a frame. You remember we used to do that, and keep the pictures going. All right, so we are going to move on. As I said, this is a giveaway. This is Jamaica. If you're tuning in, thinking you're watching Bar Talk, I've taken over Bar Talk from Luke today, and we're doing some giveaways to celebrate Jamaicans.com 29th anniversary. All right, so the next giveaway we have is from Carib Shopper. Online, they're online. Known this gentleman was pushed really hard, kept it going, been persistent. So Carib Shopper has a giveaway. We have Kadian Preston, who is the founder, who has a quick message and will have the question for you to win those prizes.
Thanks, Xavier. And thanks to the team at Jamaicans.com. I got to give a lot of congratulations to you guys on 29 years of being in the business and maturing throughout where you guys started and where you guys are ending, and where you guys are not ending. One of the things that I admire about your company, Xavier, and about the team is that you bring community for Jamaicans, no matter where they are in the world. And it's very important to us as or community and where we belong has such a significant impact on us that when we move to these countries and these other cities outside of home, being able to tap into that and tap into our community is critical. And you and your team have done a great job in supporting that. And part of the mission of Carib Shopper is to make sure that not only our community is accessible, but our products and the things that are important to us from the standpoint of our culture. And so Carib Shopper was started with a mission to make Caribbean made accessible internationally. And we're helping manufacturers in Jamaica and other countries in the Caribbean to scale their products to consumers living away from home so that they can get a piece of it and not have to wait for that suitcase or for that opportunity when somebody's coming across the border to bring that product. And so partnering with Jamaicans.com was a no-brainer for us. The job that you're doing in the community, and like everyone has said here, you're an amazing human being, and the job that you're doing is multiplying in ways that I'm sure when you started 29 years ago, you didn't see it. So congrats. And we're grateful to be a partner to you guys. And so without dragging this conversation out, this is about Jamaicans.com. For those on the live who want to find their Jamaican products, go to www.caribshopper.com. And we're about to do a giveaway. So I have one question, and it's a $500 giveaway to the person that gets it. Which Jamaican parish is the only one without a river running through its interior? So let me repeat. Wow. Which Jamaican parish is the only parish without a river running through its interior? The person that gets that wins a $500 gift card on Carib Shopper. Thanks, Xavier. And team
I just want to butt in with Kadian. Kadian, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Eddie.
No, this is not Eddie talking to you this time.
Oh, I'm not seeing the screen. Who's that?
You remember Bar Talk? How many I do's are too many I do's?
Yes, sir. It's been a while. It's been a while. Good to see you.
This man likes a challenge. That's all I can say. Bless up.
Bless up.
Right. Well, thank you, Katie.
Big question. Yeah. Big question.
Eddie, do you have a guess?
I could guess, but that's
Have a
exactly
guess.
what it would be.
You have a guess?
I probably want to say, and he said the interior, so I would, but I don't want to guess because.
Okay, all right, leave it.
Yeah.
I might guess right.
We'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
If you guess right, thank you, and so although I know folks out there Googling.
Can we talk about our guests inside here and then decide who win once we? That's all right.
Gideon, thank you
Yeah,
for
man.
the support. A Jamaican-owned business that is online, where you get all your Caribbean items, not just your Jamaican items. You have all your little Caribbean items there. Go out and discover some of them. What I love about Carib Shopper also is that they give you these little tidbits where you learn about the, other Caribbean countries. We as Jamaicans sometimes tend to think we're the only ones, but there are other cultures out there that they have their favorite snacks. We don't want to
Hello.
Hello, hi.
All them other
Hey.
things, but there, I think I've seen a list where you list
Let me squeeze. Let me get you in. You coming in?
other places.
Come on.
Absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
So, we're with Pauline from Pauline Ford.
This is Pauline Ford. I'm the founder of Central Alabama Caribbean American Organization, and it is my distinct pleasure to join with everyone who's congratulating Xavier Murphy on 29 years of Jamaicans.com. I've known Xavier for probably most of those 29 years. He has been a friend, he's been a confidant, and he is totally committed to what he is doing. And what he is doing is bringing the Jamaican diaspora together. He has introduced us to Jamaicans living all over the world in a way that only he could. He is a true hero of mine, and I admire him, I applaud him, and I'm so grateful for his commitment. Because when he first started this, he had a website and a great idea. But to see how this has grown, how Jamaicans.com has grown into what it is today, a staple of Jamaicans living everywhere. And I'm just grateful for him, for his commitment, for the support of his family, his lovely wife, and for all the many people who chime in every day to say, where in Jamaica you come from? Listen to Xavier introduce us to people from all over the world, Jamaicans living all over the world. Xavier, outstanding job. Outstanding job. You are a true hero, and I applaud you. God bless.
All right. Thank you, Pauline. She's a founder of the Caribbean Association there in Alabama. So as we said, we are everywhere. You just have to seek us out in that Caribbean community, and you'll find it. All right. So we have another winner here. Mr. Michael Duaney, congratulations. Here's the winner of the $500 US Carib Shopper gift certificate. Congrats again and happy shopping. Hopefully you can get stuff in and start shopping tonight for them things to arrive this week or before the end of the year. All right. So, what was it? What was the parish? Let's bring Katie back now. What was the parish? We're curious here. We're not Googling. What was the parish? Okay. All right. We're going to come back. We will come back. We'll come back to that in a minute here. And
the fact checkers behind the scenes, so we need to relook at it, revisit that question.
Exactly.
Under review.
Under review.
Fact checkers checking.
Yeah.
Fact checkers checking. All right. So we are happy to announce we have another hotel giveaway. Couples Resort is going to give away 3 days, 2 nights at a couples resort in Jamaica. So if we could have them come on and we and tell us a little bit about the couples resort and also about the giveaway. What the question is. right, we may have some challenges there. Let me see. Just checking in here with the team.
So while we're waiting on that, since I have Kadian on the line, I just want to suggest folks that Bar Talk, we in 5 years, and we are. This is not a shameless plug. It's just a plug in the meantime, and we're moving on next year. And Kadian, if you have any major ideas like that again, feel free to bring it on, because that was one of the most controversial topics. So we discuss everything on Bar Talk. Sundays at 5 p.m. between 5 and 6 p.m. on Jamaicans.com. On Facebook, Facebook.com/Jamaicans, DOTCOM. Back to you, Zay.
Okay. All right. So we have another giveaway before we do the couples giveaway, which would be our last giveaway. We have another giveaway. We have some more socks.
CJ.
Boxer socks. And so let's turn it over to Boxer Socks, who has another tough question for us. So go ahead.
Good evening again, everyone. So it's not tough questions. It's just the things that we don't think about often that I want us to think about. So my favorite design is this one. It's called Little But Talawa. It features a hummingbird and a lignum vitae. And the question is, what is another name for the lignum vitae? I think you'll have to go to Google for this one. To be honest, I actually learned it during my research in creating the line. So feel free to go to Google and see what it is. What is called the blossom of what? The lignum vitae flower.
All right, folks. So remember now, put your answers in the message box. What is another name for lignum vitae? Put your messages in the box. We have our last prize coming up. I want you all to share, call your friends, because if you haven't won anything so far, and if they haven't won anything so far, bless them this Christmas and tell them to come. The last question is coming up. Let me see if we had any more, if we have confirmation on the other, the fact checkers. We're doing some items here. Okay. All right. So the winner is, and I guess this is a pet name. It's a serious pet name. The winner apparently for the carb shopper, we had it wrong. We had to go back and fact check. Is actually Flower Petals on IG. A very interesting. We're in our pet names, boy. We and our pet names. I'm telling you. So for the last one, are we ready for the last one? And thank you all for staying with us. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Luke, for turning over Bar Talk to us to do this 29th anniversary.
My pleasure.
Giveaway for Jamaicans.com. So the last question, Mr. Eddie Edwards is going to throw out.
Oh, Jesus.
Question. Let me tell you what the prize is. The prize is 3 days, 2 nights at one of the couples resorts, Tower Isle, couples Sansui. I'm not sorry. What is it? Sanssouci. Couples Negril or couples Swept Away. That is the prize. So listen carefully. Get your fingers ready to put in the answer in the comment box. Again, share. Eddie has his question ready. Let's see how tough this one is. Over to you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, you have a range of answers. So I'm going to throw this out. It's a range of answers. Name 2 genres of music originated in Jamaica.
Got it.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's fairly easy, but name 2 genres of music that originated in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
2 genres of music that originated in Jamaica. And let me say this. Jamaican music has influenced quite a lot. I'm not going to name the 2 genres, but our genres have influenced rap. Our genres have influenced house music, has influenced EDM, has influenced one of the most important things is those sound systems. The sound systems created you listen commercials today.
You hear it, yes.
You hear all, and those sound effects were made by in Jamaica in the dancehall. Yes. And so we've influenced a lot of genres out there. So
wow, I see it coming in.
So fact checkers, you let me know. I'm looking out to see if anyone has got the answer.
Can I just quickly, because one of the things we haven't done, I know we're going through the timeline, but I just want to big up some folks that are on the chat. We always do that. So Daphne Edwards, we're bigging up that Judy Brown, Nasir Khalib, Judy Brown, Michael G. Duaney, Henry Cameron, Daphne, we have Daphne already. Ginger Spice, Ginger Spice online. Pauline Ford, we have Henry Cameron, we have Gillette Rowe, we have Michael G. Duaney, we said that already. Karen Lee Murphy, Anne-Marie Cranston, and Gorda Muhammad. And if I mess up your name, I got a tongue problem, folks. So don't worry about that. And if you want to pick it up, you can. Back to you, Eddie.
Yes, also want to big up Victor Wan, David's son Hazel. I am Mama Selva, J Wall, Mrs. Sabaran, Edie Cole, Pretty Up Tops, and our CG who is online.
Yes.
Mr. Oliver Mayer
yes.
is online. So big up to those of you who are also watching on Instagram, and big up to those of you who are watching on YouTube. I hope some of you have, quite a few of you have won. Next year when we do this again, please be sure to tune in. You can follow Jamaicans.com on Facebook at facebook.com/JamaicansDOT.com. On Instagram, it's JamaicansDOT.com. And on YouTube, it's /Jamaicans there.
Before you roll out, Xavier, I mean, I don't know how much time, and I don't want to interrupt your schedule because I know you got something re-planned. And Luke, you host Bar Talk, and we always like to get some information. But celebrating 29 years, Jamaicans.com.
Yes.
Quite an accomplishment. But what can we look forward
to
on the platform?
So, as we move forward, you're seeing that we're telling deeper stories.
Yes.
I don't know if folks have noticed that we've gone beyond just the basic story. We do believe that there's a lot more stories to be told. And so if you realize we're going a little deeper, we're actually going back to some of these, what we call goated sports moments, some of these great sports moments, we're featuring those. And we're, one of the things we're always concerned about is, we don't want things to be forgotten.
True.
And we do not capture our history in a way that tells a full story. Sometimes, let's use, some of the terms we use. We use those terms and we have no idea where they come from. We have no idea the story behind them. When Philip killed
Wappi kill Philip. That's story, right?
And that is a story within itself that we don't tell. We use the terms, but we don't tell the story. And Jamaicans.com our goal is to continue to tell those stories so that there's a legacy left behind, so that 30 years from now, when someone is in the diaspora and they say, my grandmother used to say that, and then they're thinking, why did my grandmother say that? Or what's the history of this? They can quickly either search it. By that time, they're talking to their AI, AI
to do the research.
At that point in time, and they say, hey, AI robot, why my granny said this? Because also, you know, Google now translates Jamaican.
Yes.
So they can talk straight up in Jamaican patois, and their AI robots will say, hey, I found this on Jamaicans.com. This is what why your grandmother used those terms. So we're telling fuller stories in the future. We're hoping to have introduce a few new video series that we are looking to put out in 2025. And we're also looking to step up, or what should I say? I don't know how we're going to top the first one, but that Best of Jamaica event had quite a buzz going. I personally never expected the buzz that it had, but it was quite an event. And so we're looking to at least equal or top that Best of Jamaica
Top
event. And it will involve you, because it's you, the people that follow Jamaicans.com, that make these choices. I had one of the moments at the Best of Jamaica event is a gentleman, the folks that came in from Atlanta, with the Bless Up concert that they have here. They could not believe that people chose them as the best Caribbean event there, and he was just blown away. And people, you are the ones that recognize this Jamaican excellence. And so we are hoping to continue that, but we need you to continue to tell us about all that's going on in your community, wherever you live, wherever you are. You could be in London, you could be in Dallas, you could be in New York, you could be in Toronto, you could be in Ghana, you could be in South Africa. Wherever the Jamaican community is, we want to hear from you. We want to tell your story, and our future is to continue telling these stories at its fullest. Eddie, do you have a winner? Anybody answer your question?
Well, we're going to find out, but I heard two genres that I said, yes, those two are correct. So I'll see who that is. So we'll get that from control.
Okay. All right.
Fact checkers.
Yes, the fact checkers are checking. All right. So while we wait on that, do we have
a couples resort winner?
A couples resort winner. Congratulations to Juliet
Rowe. Nice.
On the 3 nights, 3 days, 2 nights stay at the couples resort. Enjoy. Let me see if I have any more winners here. Okay. And she was one. Her answer was ska and reggae.
So how do we determine that? Because there are so many other people who had, there's another person. Do we do it by timeline? Because are we looking in this chat or the Facebook chat?
This was Facebook.
Facebook, because
we're monitoring all 3 chats. It was the first answer. So we're monitoring all 3 chats at the same time. We're able to monitor all 3 chats.
Awesome.
All right. So congratulations again. Thank you all for tuning in to our 29th anniversary. We could not have been here without you. You are the ones that make Jamaicans.com what it is. The name says it, Jamaicans. This is your platform. You are the ones that we tell stories about. No matter how small you think that story is, we want to celebrate with you. We want to tell the world about your accomplishment. We want to tell everyone, want you to leave a legacy and showcase Jamaica and Jamaicans wherever they are. Thank you all again for tuning in. Any final words? I know I took over your show, Mr. Luke. Any final words from you?
It has been my plum pleasure, like I tell him all the time, to just be part of this. It's nice sometimes just to get out of this seat and to enjoy it. I remember I was in North Carolina and you took over Eddie one time. It was nice just to see a different perspective of it. And so, it's been my pleasure and folks, we're going stronger next year. Just come along for the ride. We, as always, delight in the fact that you can join us on all the different shows that we have on Jamaicans.com.
So, I don't know if you have any final words before I say my final.
I just want to say congratulations to Jamaicans.com, to all the folks that continue to support the platform. And I personally look forward to the growth. And like you said earlier, when we launched the Best of Jamaica, I think that has so much potential that's just going to explode as well. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. Listeners, Jamaica and this Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas.
So, in closing, I want to say thank you to the sponsors of the Best of Jamaica I mentioned earlier, but especially thank you to the sponsors for tonight who gave away so many things. Special thank you to you all. Let me call the names out. And by the way, if nobody hasn't answered yet, remember we still have those socks given away for the Lignum Vitae. What's another name for the Lignum Vitae plant? You still have an opportunity while I'm closing out. So you have about a minute to do that Google and find out.
Did we confirm the parish? I didn't hear the parish without the river.
Did we confirm the parish yet without the river? Let me see if we did. Parish without the river. Yes, we did.
Which parish?
We have a winner. We didn't know which parish it was, but we have the winner, which was with flower petals.
We would have loved to know, though. Yeah.
Kaden,
can you confirm that?
Yeah, we want it. Everybody's curious to know which parish it is that has no river running through it.
Kaden, can we bring up Kaden to just announce which it is?
This is funny. All right, so I'm gonna ask the judges here what they think it is, and then I'll give it away.
In other words, you're not too sure.
I know I'm 100% sure of what it is. I'm 100% sure, but I'm gonna ask Eddie. Eddie, what do you think it is?
Well, I cheated. I cheated.
Oh, you cheated? Then you can't answer.
I had to research it. And the strange thing is that researching it, I wasn't sure because I had two answers.
So, Xavier, did you cheat too?
No, I did not.
Okay, so what's your guess?
My guess was going to be, and if you're talking about running through it, right? My guess was going to be something like St. Elizabeth because
nope.
But I don't
crayfish, shrimp.
There's White River, and there's all of that run through. But that was going to be my guess.
Luke, what's your guess?
I would honestly think. What the next? I'm thinking Manchester.
Okay, so let me take you guys out to your misery since Eddie knows the answer. It is Kingston. Kingston doesn't have a river running through it.
Oh yeah, we are gully, but we're not.
There's no river in Kingston.
We got gully.
Oh,
really? Not a river. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
St. Andrew. See, everybody mixes up Kingston and St. Andrew, right? St. Andrew does, but Kingston doesn't.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So thank you, Kadian. Thank you again for sponsoring a prize and the toughest question of them all.
Yeah. That's tough.
But we learned something. Something new. So I do have to announce the last Box of Socks prize. Candice Smith was the one that guessed the other name, and I'd love to hear the other name for Linda Vite. But Candice Smith on YouTube is the winner for the prize, the Box of Socks prize. So again, thank you all for joining. Let me call out my sponsors here. I want to thank Box of Socks. I want to thank Yard Bridge. I want to thank Carib Shopper. I want to thank Sea Gardens, a Jamaican-owned hotel. I want to thank Sheldon Levine for the books. I want to thank Couples Resorts for the 3 days and 2 nights stay. Our answer is Blossoms of Resilience. Okay, good. I want to thank all our sponsors for coming on board, for giving away these great prizes. And I want to tell everyone, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and whatever you celebrate it. And for 2025, remember, you have a story to tell. Don't let someone else tell your story. You tell your story to the world. Thank you, and have a good night.